Yes, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I hope all is well. I hope you are up and facing another good, fairly normal and productive day. I am going to share again this morning what I am studying from my quarterly. And incidentally, the title for this week, the topic is setbacks. We know that in life we often experience setbacks. You had your plans and you're excited and hopeful that things will go a particular way, and then something happens and slows the process down, by whether a short period of time or a very long time. Refer to that as a setback. Yes, and this morning's reading is titled Being Made Well. Not being made well, but be made well. That sounds like an order being expressed by someone in authority. But let us see how it goes. So today is June the 8th, 2026. And I trust that you will listen to the end of what I will share here this morning. Be made well. Imagine the throng of people on the shore of Galilee. Remember, this is like a story continuing from yesterday where they crossed the Galilean Sea. Now they have gotten to the other side. So imagine the throng of people on the shore of Galilee. They have been waiting for Jesus' return since early morning. And as he steps from the boat, they press close to him, close around him, following him into the village of Capernaum. Suddenly Jairus, ruler of the synagogue, appears and begs Jesus to come and make his daughter well. She's sick and needs healing. One of the people in the crowd is a woman who has been unwell for many years. So check Jesus' situation now. He's being sought after by multiple people at the same time. He's on his way to heal Jairus' daughter, but there's another sick person in the crowd. So this woman, who has been unwell for many years, is there. She has spent all her money on doctors, but she had not gotten any better, but instead have grown worse. Right? She heard about this great man of Galilee, and with hope in her heart, gathers what little strength she had to leave her house that morning to join the crowd. The press, the press of the people feels almost suffocating as she inches closer to Jesus. And then, through the pushing and shoving, she sees him. She encourages herself. If if only I may touch his clothes, I shall be made well, she told herself. You can read about that in Mark chapter 5, right? And what do you think she did? She persisted and she got to where she was able to touch Jesus' garment. And we know the story. Several persons have made songs about it. And suddenly her issue of blood, as some writers expressed it, dried up and she was made whole again. But go and read the story if you're a person who have never read it before. This incident shows Jesus' care and compassion for the sick and lonely, and those usually lost in the crowd. Many that day were pressing close to Jesus' side as they drifted along with the crowd, but only one intentionally reached out to touch Jesus to receive the blessing she so desperately needed. However, it wasn't her touch that healed her, it was her faith that made her well. The Savior could distinguish the touch of faith from the casual contact of the careless throng, as Ellen White breaks it down for us in the Desire of Ages, page 344. Jesus' garment held no special power. Rather, it was the woman's faith and her choice to reach out to touch him that healed her. That frail woman, in her suffering and distress, could have stayed in bed at home on that morning, but instead, she deliberately sought Jesus out in the hope of healing. Seeing him at a distance wasn't enough, so she drew close to him. And for us today, Jesus is beckoning us to do the same thing. He says, "Come to me, all of you who are weary and carrying heavy burdens, and I will give you rest." He admonishes us to take his yoke upon us and let him teach us, because he is humble and gentle at heart. And by doing so, we will find rest for our souls. So Jesus is saying, no matter what our situation is or what our past has been, he is humble enough to give us audience, to listen to us, and to come into our lives and to heal us of whatever our maladies are, to make us overcomers of whatever sinful habits we suffer with, whatever ailments. All right, so the challenge is on us to just take him at his word and do as he asks us to do. All right, think about the woman in the story. How did this woman in such great need demonstrate the ideas in Romans 5, verses 3 to 5? And what might this look like in your personal life? I invite you to take a moment to read Romans 5, verses 3 to 5 when you find the time, and think about this question. How did this woman in such great need demonstrate the ideas found there in Romans chapter 5, verses 3 to 5? I wish you a wonderful day, whatever you do, wherever you go. God bless you. Pray that I will continue to do this and share with you guys on a daily basis. Have a wonderful day.